But no,
A
yeah, they
tiny.
tried to change some R.L. Stein and he opposed it.
Yeah, you're right. That was like what, last year, or was that earlier
Yeah,
this year?
no, I think it
You
was
made
last year.
earlier this year was Roald Dahl, and he is sadly
Oh yeah,
dead, so
you're
he
right.
cannot oppose that stuff anymore. Although they didn't change it so much about racism, they just changed it to remove Roald Dahl's hatred of fat people.
I thought they were
Roald Dahl
like
hated fat
I thought
people.
like
Almost all of
for
the evil characters in his books are fat and ugly, and
wasn't there
I mean,
they specifically removed the word fat. Like you can call someone like rotund or grand or whatever, or imply that she
corpulent.
has like evil thoughts, but you can't say that she's fat and therefore she is bad.
On that note, that also reminds me of the yellow-bellied Sneetches and other Dr. Seuss books. You know, you went through all of that, and you just instantly grab onto that meat hook.
It's like I said, it reminded me of Half Life 2.
ugh, yeah, that those physics don't look good.
They don't look good.
Unless it's like a
Hey,
worm or a cocoon or some shit.
Yeah.
nah, it's a body wrapped up in a bag.
Oh no, I'm hungry again.
Oh yeah, we just had a break, and you're hungry again already.
Yeah. Hey man, don't blame me. There's all this food sitting around.
Actually, speaking of, this is a true fact. The game Little Nightmares was originally going to be called Hunger or The Hunger, but Bandai, there was this other popular franchise. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but Bandai Namco decided they couldn't call the video game The Hunger because if people wanted to like look it up and they wanted to Google it, they would type in The Hunger Game and they would find all this other from some other popular franchise.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have heard of it. I never heard of it before, but
Well, you asked me earlier
apparently,
about eating the rat.
well, yeah, now you got them. Are you gonna free him or eat him? Your moral. Oh, you made your moral decision. Bad ending.
That's true.
If you freed the rat, you get your good boy points at the end, and you get like the blue ending instead of the red ending.
Oh, right, right.
So then they changed the name of the game to Little Nightmares, and I think that's a huge freaking improvement.
Yes.
Now, after telling the truth, Jack and I had a small chat about lying and how I enjoy doing it sometimes.
Yes.
So, over the years of working with different people, is I have a lot of like useless trivia knowledge about just random things. So people tend to get this idea that facetious knows stuff. After a point, they stop like trying to like look it up or dispute it any because I'm just right most of the time about like the shape of a shark's brain or like what color hydrangea flower petals become depending on soil pH, just things like that. And so then I start lying to them and they just buy it. So a really good example is I was working out near a park and there was like a feral cat thing, like just a feral cat habitat. And so a supervisor was talking with one of the young bucks that had only gotten recently hired. And he was like, "Don't go throwing shit over there. There's a cat habitat right there." And he's like, "Cat habitat?" I was like, "Yeah." I pipe up. I was like, "Yeah, don't you see the sign right there? It says feral cat habitat." He's like, "Oh." And I say, "Yeah, so if you see any eggs on the ground, don't step on them." And then the other supervisor chimes in, "Cat eggs. Cat eggs, yeah. Don't step on the cat eggs." And he's like, "Wow, cats lay eggs?" And of course, I'm like biting my lip. I have to turn around and walk away. And the other supervisor's like, "Yeah, cats lay eggs all the time." So, wow, I wouldn't know that. I'm a dog person. I've never owned a cat, so I would never know that cats laid eggs. And so the other supervisor starts explaining like cat pregnancy and like how cats lay their eggs and when and where and how the kittens hatch and all that. And then he asks him, "So where did you hear all this?" He's like, "Oh yeah, facetious told me." And he's just looking at me with a big shit-eating grin, sucking on his vape because I convinced one of the older guys came over too, and now two of them believe in cat eggs.
I wish I had that kind of power over people.
I love talking about mammals laying eggs. That's my favorite type of lie. One time I was
Fucking
digging
woo.
when I was like 12 or 13. I was digging around in like the hole in a tree and pulled out like a mud ball and showed it to my friend. And I was like, "This is a rabbit egg." And then I just immediately smashed it against the tree. And he screamed. He was so upset that I smashed that rabbit egg. Until I explained to him that rabbits don't lay eggs, and then it was funny. Also, he saw you, and you stole his food.
Oh my god, it's just like
Oh my
real.
goodness.
It's just like a real Italian, man.
This guy's in better shape than a lot of real Italians.
That is true.
Do you like the noise he makes, Jack?
Yeah.
He goes, he's making some gabagoo right now. Hey, gabagoo.
Look at him. He loves his job.
Yeah.
But how come he's not smoking cigars while he's cooking?
Health inspector, you know.
I don't think there's
Yeah.
any of those here. In fact, that's probably what he's cutting up right now.
The health inspector.
This place is surprisingly clean.
Well, aside from the little gnomes running around.
Maybe the gnomes are what's keeping it clean. Maybe everyone's cleaning up the floor, all the scraps that fall. Oh, you heard that.
He did.
Just gonna take the long way around, okay. You think you can do like a Jurassic Park in here? You can like bang the ladle around and he can see your reflection, he slams into a wall.
Oh.
Oh, he sees you under the table.
So
But
he
you
does.
are under the table. So now you can just, you know, play Tom and Jerry with him. There's a like rat hole further closer to the camera in this room, so you don't just have to use the door.
Oh, I see. It's very kind of them to put in a hole for the rats to move around.
And or gnomes. And or girls in little yellow raincoats. But so, Jack, Flippy, have you told any really neat fibs that somebody believed? Like cat eggs and rabbit eggs?
I know some fibs that you've told me that I believed.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't leave that one in if you tell it, but you can if you want
Did
to.
you know? I was upset because it's like, oh
'Cause
shit,
you
he
believe
said
me?
it and they fucked up. Yeah, and they fucked up. Now he's gonna get canceled and he's gonna lose everything. That's what I was worried about. Okay.
Right.
I love my Newgrounds boys. All right.
I thought Smiling Friends was a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a season 2. So.
Oh yeah, I mean it's one of the like best premiered cartoons that Adult Swim ever had. If I was you, I would knock that over, just because you can. Because what the hell is that guy gonna do?
Yeah, what the fuck is he gonna do, huh? I'm gonna
Is he
get
gonna
you.
jump? Is he gonna shake the whole room?
So
You say that,
earlier,
but then he's gonna do like a fucking Dragon Ball jump right up to the ceiling and
so
grab
earlier,
you.
I was hungry enough that I was willing to kill a live rat and eat it, and I was bred, and I'm not eating it.
Yeah. Well, you're not hungry. You just ate a rat.
Oh right.
A delicious, nutritious rat.
No,
Yeah,
just
he's
let
good.
him cook, dude. Oh, he sees you.
Get the fuck down from there! You fucking little rat!
You have no talent. You're just
You have no talent! Get the fuck down from there!
I'm trying to think. I can't think of anybody famous.
Can't think of anybody famous who
Yeah.
looks like a rat.
Back in 1963, I cooked for George W. Bush. Who the fuck are you?
I don't know. That's the first thing when I came to old people. That's the first thing that came up to me.
Yeah, I cooked for George W.
George
Bush.
W.
I made,
Bush,
the,
the
I
old
made
guy.
the thermite they
The
used in
senior.
9/11.
Yeah, senior.
No, that's HW.
Oh, whatever. Whatever. They can all die. I don't give a fuck.
They can.
You like the double toilet? In case you have a really big ogre shit.
Yeah.
Or,
Oh,
you
by
know,
the way,
like
sorry,
double
I
wide
had
ass
this in the
cheeks.
back of my mind, but I was busy with other things, so I didn't say it. You asked me if there were any fibs that I'd gotten people to believe,
Yes.
and this one's not as good because it's because I was talking to a camper when I was working as a camp counselor. But one of the things we did as camp counselors is that we got what we called thumbnail sketches of the kids, or like thumbnail things that were basically snapshots of them and how they were doing over their time at
Right,
camp.
like sent home to the parents.
Yeah, like not like literally a picture, but basically like a description. And for this, I managed to get one of the kids to believe that thumbnail in this context was like palmistry.
Was it what?
Palm reading.
Oh,
Or palmistry, or however you say it.
I don't think anybody knows that word. You just made that one up.
Yeah.
Right, so you were palm reading this kid.
Yes. I basically got him to not palm reading, but I got him to believe that his thumb, like literally his thumbnail, was like the lines in it had meaning, and that's what we were taking advantage of, and like what we were taking note of.
Forever, I got an image for you.
Right.
Jeez. What the... Goodness gracious, Flippy.
Okay.
I
no,
hate
think
it.
said
I hate this
too.
image.
It's a condom with like cat tongue spikes all over it.
Yeah, I think that's Chinese.
Yeah.
There's not a single.
Did you? Oh, you lived.
Yeah. It's
Well,
a bed.
there's
It's
a key
soft.
right there.
Yeah. Question is, how do I get to it? I thought I had to grab onto the line and swing across, but apparently not.
Can you not just climb on top of the radiator there? Have you tried that?
The radiator?
Can you not just, jump to it in the first place? Without, climbing to a lethal height?
There we go. Overthinking things
I like
again.
it froze for me the moment it hit your head for just a split second.
So I don't know where this goes. Oh, it probably goes back downstairs.
Well, I think that's your only way out.
Yeah.
Unless you think you can somehow climb on top of the toilets and fly back over to the
No.
slot.
Oh god, it's this guy. Just go scrap it all now. Wait, can you jump into the pot?
Can you throw yourself in there?
Yeah,
Like a
can you throw
delicious little
yourself?
stew. Can you do like a Bugs Bunny thing where you climb into the cauldron and you wash your feet?
Ew. Is that an actual thing?
Man, these natives are so nice. They're
In
giving me a
Looney
hot
Tunes,
tub
Bugs
bath.
Bunny?
I mean, I know the original artist for Bugs Bunny was a fucking perv, but
I mean, I'm reasonably certain that they probably washed their feet at least once in all the dozens of, boiling hot cauldron bathtub scenes. Oh, he's gonna see you.
did you ever see that that one video where they're interviewing him? He's like, "Yeah, I have like a whole bunch of pictures of Bugs Bunny, and he's just a cute little character, you know." It's just like really fucking creepy.
No, I have not seen that, and I don't think I want to.
Yeah.
And apparently, when the dude died, they went through his stuff and they found like a drawer filled with like pretty much Bugs Bunny porn that he drew himself.
Well, that would
Actually,
make him
you know what? Now
par
you're
for the
making
course.
stuff up. We were just talking about lying. You're lying, Flippy.
That's
No,
true.
I'm not lying. I'm being serious. You can look it up.
No, you're conflating this with that Japanese artist who had like the mouse and snake porn.
Osamu Tezuka, the father of anime.
I have never heard of that.
Yeah.
He was
You should probably run, Jack.
Here's the guy that did Astro Boy. And,
among many other things.
No.
and trying to remember what it was. Kim of the White Line?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, by the way, Jim's
say
here
that,
now,
but
suddenly.
You say that, but I remember all those fucking the English dub for Kimba the White Lion.
Oh, do I have to? Oh,
I don't think you're. That's a sausage machine.
yeah.
Wait, and you've got one sausage.
I'm gonna bleep all that work. Look at all that work I just made him do right there. He does it for free, by the way.
We can leave that one in, actually.
Yeah, that one's
Okay.
fine. Google told me that it was okay. So if any AI get any funny business, you know.
It would be unladylike behavior to not use these words. Jack, you were pulling it, and that might just be easier. Never mind.
I really do have a gift for making simple things complicated.
Alright, so now you have 2 meats, so you can make 2 sausage. Or, you already made 1 sausage, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I guess I just have to... That's... I can't believe they would do this.
You know, Jack, you have a nice ladder on the left there. Oh, you crawled into the secret room. Found the secret room with the
Did
secret
it? You
lamp.
got to the secret room.
Nice.
Yeah. There's like 3 achievements in here.
Oh,
There's,
look at the little rat.
yeah, there's the first achievement, the frozen dead gnome being eaten by a rat.
Go pet the rat.
Go eat the rat.
That's one thing I'm excited about living on my own is I might be able to have rats again.
Just gonna give birth to them like last time.
Yeah. Hey, rats are cool pets. I like them. It's just unfortunate they don't live long.
Wow, Jack, you only got 1 of the achievements.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of like cool rats, Flippy, you remember that one guy who made like cars for rats and made them drive through mazes and things?
No.
Yeah, he basically he made cars for rats, and he put the rats inside the cars and made them drive through mazes to get a reward. And then at some point, he like stopped giving them a reward, and they kept doing it because it turns out the rats just enjoy driving the cars around.
No, that's not real.
No, I'm dead serious. The rats
No,
just
that's not
enjoy
real. That's
driving
not
cars.
real. You're gaslighting me.
I'm not gaslighting you on rat cars. Speaking of rat cars, F-099.
Do you want the next 2 hours of this to be screaming and swearing?
Yeah.
Do we?
Well, if you mention F-099, it will be.
Why, are you mad about it too?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not, like, mad. I'm just... numb.
Disappointed.
Yeah. I expect nothing, and I'm still let down. Like, this is actively worse than if they had not done anything.
Yeah, you told me F-Zero gets the first thing since, like... since the GameCube, pretty much.
Since F-Zero GX.
And they take the worst F-Zero and they turn it into a Battle Royale, which I don't even mind the whole Battle Royale racing thing. That might be
What?
fun. But I don't want to fucking do it on the Super Nintendo one.
Battle
like that
Royale racing?
Yeah.
Just, 99 cars, like Tetris 99. It's Bat Boy.
Sounds weird. I don't like it.
What, Bat Boy?
Yeah.
Well, you better get used to it, Tubby. After all, how big are you again, Flippy? You're like 4'10", 300 pounds. This is for your dating profile, by the way.
I don't do those
Ladies.
anymore. I have too many bad experiences, you know?
He's single. You actually did this one correct, Jack. Because you managed to hide when you were supposed to.
Wow.
And where you were supposed to.
Even though I nearly screwed it up by doing that thumb slide by accident.
That too, I just mean the air vent thing.
Yeah.
So I wonder what this is. This is the guy trying to get you because he, like, wants to eat you or some shit?
He might not know you're here. Unless I mean, I guess they saw you earlier. But these are just the chefs. Chefs? Chefs. These are the Chevrolets, and they're making the meat.
Yeah. We get to see how the sausage is made.
Yeah, but does he want to eat you? Does he want to cook you? Or is he's just...
I'm sure he
Maybe
would
both.
not be opposed to the idea.
Why, Flippy? Do you think you're not that tasty?
Probably not.
We were talking at the very beginning about this game being Flippy thought it was Japanese made, even though it's only Japanese published. And I wanted to say,
Yeah.
like, this is an extremely Western kind of horror.
I probably would not go.
No,
into
get
the
right in front of
meat
it.
hole.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
yeah, you
Oh, damn.
missed an opportunity. Arms are stretched. You just take the goo, the meat goo, just out and just
It's
embrace
soaked
it.
in it.
Just soaked in it. But because you know, it's 3D 3D thottery, all right. Because you're camouflaged, he can no longer see you because you blend with the background somewhat.
Right.
Yeah, well, if you look like meat, he
So
might
you
not cook
fucked
you
it
because
up.
he only
You
cooks
fucked
meat.
the puzzle up. You're going to die.
Yeah. And you did the puzzle wrong.
Yeah, good.
As we've established, most puzzles only have one solution, except for the eyeball puzzles, which have an accidental second solution.
Yeah.
I don't think he's just going to let you take.
Oh,
that
there's a
key.
key on the table. Okay. That's what the issue was.
Well, we fucked it up.
I recommend.
Yeah, okay, I can just climb up there. That's fine. So I just need to distract him. It's that simple.
Climb up where?
Onto the table on the
on
other
the table.
room.
Right. Sorry, I thought you were talking about one of your rat holes or something.
God,
So you don't have to
no
climb into it.
fucking... Oh, I didn't want to do the stupid slide.
Weed. I'm Jewish.
How many times has your car been broken into?
Yeah, I know. So I completely missed that key. Like, I didn't notice it at all.
I didn't notice it either.
That one right there. There's a lot of other stuff happening on the table.
I don't think hiding behind the meatballs works. Look at you. You did
What a
it.
convenient little ladder. Or step ladder, or step stool, whatever.
It's a bench. It's a seat. It's a chair.
It's a footstool.
Of course, now he heard the elevator.
Right, of course.
Just so you know.
Yeah. I heard him make his pig shrieking noise.
Nice charger sound. By the way, in case anybody was wondering, if we were going to turn into Left 4 Dead zombies, I would be the charger. The rest
Which
of you,
Left 4 Dead zombie are you?
the rest of you would be boomers.
No, I would be the hunter.
Oh yeah, prove it.
Something that I noticed when I was a shithead teenager with nothing better to do is that most of the Left 4 Dead zombie noises can actually be recreated pretty easily.
I would kind of hope so. They're supposed to be people.
Yeah.
Former people. Ex-people.
Yeah, but now they're... Isn't the hunter the only one who shows any real intelligence?
What do you mean?
Like, I feel like the other ones, except maybe the witch, don't really show much intelligence compared to the hunter, where the hunter is more cunning and stocky and...
Oh, right. Since it has like actual hunter instinct, whereas the other ones just kind of seem to go in there and cause problems.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm kind of
Suppose we-
astonished that these guys have dishwashers or soap.
I mean, maybe that's just like a shit ton of fat.
Oh, that's soap.
Isn't soap made out of fat?
I guess you're right. I guess that's one of those fridge horror moments.
Yeah, the horror is your fridge. It's full of soap. Speaking of, one of the local supermarkets now is the soap is inside of those like plastic containers they have to take up to the front. They had like
Oh.
those spider things they put on like electronics.
Right.
But they put barred soap into those containers now because apparently people are just stealing soap. I
Why?
could not begin to understand.
You think the people who steal things would be dirty?
You know where I'm at. Thieves are so bad, and especially since they don't persecute you if you steal anything below like a total of $1,200 worth of shit.
Jeez.
Man, it's probably more like 700 or something, but I don't know the details. Anyway, it's still absurdly high either way. Anyway, they lose so much money that the corporate offices or the corporate higher ups have thought about just shutting that store down just because there's so much they lose so much money from thieves.
Yeah.
Like we're talking
Yeah.
millions a year.
Jack, I think you might be overthinking his cycle.
Ew, I don't like that little jiggle he's got going
You
on.
you could have walked out to the right.
Yeah.
Speaking of the gross parts, have we seen any of them touch their face yet?
No.
Okay.
Who are they cooking for?
I believe we do
There
have
must
an
be-
answer to that question.
Patrons or people who eat stuff. Oh, you can't get up there, I don't think. Wow. If that works out, that's no way.
Can't believe you got away with
This
that.
man's not very smart.
Wow, nice job, Jack.
So,
I saw the only thing that was brightly colored and it hasn't been like orange or green in the entire game. I don't think you need to summon him if that's what you're thinking.
yeah, no, I'm thinking about how to get
You,
up
you
there.
need to you need to go back and grab one of them hooks.
Oh, do I have to climb?
Wish wash willy.
What's the
willy,
biggest thing
wish
you've ever
wash.
climbed? A mountain? A tree?
Oh, I
A
see.
short stack of boxes?
I went hiking up a mountain once.
I had to drive this atrocious car one time where every time we were going up a mountain, it would constantly lose speed, so I'd be flooring it. And, just, I would be like going 75, pedal to the fucking floor, and by the time we reached the top of the hill, it'd be 50. And that wasn't fun because I had to drive through a mountainous region.
Wow.
So it was just up and down like that. I don't even think I got it to go above 75, even going downhill. But they feel really impotent now, being all short and fat.
How dare they become short and fat?
You should probably run, Jack.
Yeah, I'm running.
Woo!
Oh, that's actually kind of terrifying.
I love it when they throw bottles at me.
Yeah, they've got real good pitching arms.
Yeah. Not good aim, though. Congratulations, Jack. You've escaped the kitchen.